Hello, passengers, and welcome to the Midnight Train, America's second favorite and unluckiest podcast, where we bring the dark to light, where history never dies, and where listener discretion is always advised. We dive into, make fun of, and joke about the creepy and unsolved mysteries of the world, all while bringing you as much information on each topic as possible. Yes, we are kind of a lighthearted comedy podcast, if you want to call it that. And things can get pretty dark with some of the topics we do talk about, so if you're not into that, no hard feelings. But if you are, thanks for giving us a chance and welcome aboard. I am your host, the conductor of the cryptic, Jonathan Sayer, and with me today, of course, back at the co-host chair, it's the bearded wonder himself. It's Mr. Moody. You do?
I do.
Today his name is under, we have little tags we can put under our names on our video thing that we do, and his is y'all bitches.
Y'all bitches?
Yay.
Yours
so listen,
Scooby-Doo's don't.
That's right, I'm Scooby-Doo's don't. So listen, thank you guys for being here. Hopefully, I know, that's exactly why I did it, because I don't make any sense. For new listeners and everyone else out there too, our recent Patreon-only bonus episode was on the unfortunate kidnapping and murder of 6-year-old Adam Walsh, and that is basically unsolved, even though a piece of shit admitted to his murder. And young Adam's death led to multiple laws and a little show called America's Most Wanted. Maybe you heard of it before. For that bonus and the entire bonus catalog, head over to the midnighttrainpodcast.com and sign up for our Patreon, where as little as $5 gets you all of the craziness we can only tell behind a paywall. You'll also get your name mentioned at the end of each regular episode. So what are you waiting for? You want us to beg? Fine. Moody.
Please.
Beg the people. There you go.
Please.
There you go. You got your beg. All right, let's save the rest of the business shit until the end, and let's just get into it. Let's turn on the lights, adjust our seats, grab a drink, and let's get hellish. There's going to be a lot of that going on. And, but first, here's a toast to all you beautiful motherfuckers. Goddamn, we're sweet. Goddamn, we're sweet. Goddamn, we're sweet. Goddamn, we're sweet. You like my jam, you like my beats. Goddamn, we're sweet. Our videos are sexy clothes. Goddamn, we're sweet. DJ Chloe and MC Vegas. Goddamn, we're sweet. We're fucking rolling, getting booty. Goddamn, we're sweet. You like my jam, you like my beats. Goddamn, we're sweet. Our videos are sexy clothes. Goddamn, we're sweet. Yeah.
I was saying that I have one of those in my fridge. I'm waiting for a special occasion.
I can get some more for you if you want them, buddy. I carry them. So,
dude, I got it. Really? Do you really know?
Yeah. Well, that's if we're talking about THC drinks, and that's only
how much is in them?
This one's only 5, but we do carry some 10s. But this also has 10 milligram of CBD in it. So
it's gonna put you. And you're already tired, dude.
I'm trying to slow down on the drinking, and I'm so used to drinking that I'm like, all right, I gotta cut that shit out. So I've been sipping on some TH sizzles.
So I usually drink the 10s. The one that's in my fridge right now is 100.
What?
Yeah, my buddy got it for me.
I think we should do a bonus episode, and you should drink the entire thing.
I mean, I'm down.
That would be hilarious. If you guys would like to
do that on like a Saturday or a Sunday.
Yeah, when you ain't got shit to do the next day.
Yeah.
If you guys want to hear Moody drink an entire 100 milligram THC drink, well, maybe we'll talk about something crazy too. Maybe like it's aliens or something.
The whole show will be me laughing at dumb shit and being just like incredulous over everything you say.
Yes. So not much more than what happens now.
Right, but it'll be more like
just cranked up to like 100.
Bro, like I'll be stereotypical stoner. I'd be like, "What? No way, dude!"
So if you guys would like to hear that, I think we should do that. But in the meantime,
I'll fall asleep on camera.
You will definitely fall asleep. Today we are talking about gates to hell.
Oh,
So William Shakespeare once wrote, "Hell is empty and all the devils are here." Okay, now that may not be true, but honestly, these days it's getting harder to argue. Today's episode might hit a little differently for some people, though let's be real, super devout religious folks probably aren't regular listeners of this podcast, and if they are, welcome anyway. Today we're diving into places believed to be literal gateways to hell, portals to the underworld, or doorways to other dimensions entirely. Regardless of what you believe, hell in any form, and we could probably all agree it probably sucks, right? I mean,
I don't know, man. I think there's a lot of misinformation going around.
you think hell's actually a bitchin' place?
I don't think it's that bad. I mean, granted, I think it's going to be something like I don't know, like little city, right? Where you have, or like something where it's like you have a spot reserved for the really bad people, like Hitler's over there and Stalin and those guys, right? Pol Pot, all those guys are going to end up over there, right?
Right.
But I think then, like, for the rest of us, if there is a hell, I think it's just like
Cleveland.
I don't know, man. I don't think. Yeah, maybe. I think the worst you get is some drive-bys. Like you just got to keep your head down.
It's fucking Cleveland where it's snowing again, where it was 60 degrees a week ago, and now it's snowing.
Yeah.
And it's like 20 degrees outside again.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Yeah.
That's why my basement's cold and I'm wearing a fucking hoodie.
Yes, sir. So if nothing else, think of this episode as a list of places you may just want to avoid, okay? Moody, however, is absolutely down to visit every single one of them, and which
100%.
says a lot about Moody. So before we start pointing out at creepy locations on a map, we should probably clarify, what is hell anyway? What do people even mean when they say the word hell? Okay, this will be a very quick rundown, because if we try to cover every religious version of hell, we'd honestly be here for forever. And
be a 37-parter.
Yeah, and nobody wants that. So the idea of hell exists in most religions worldwide. Sometimes it's a place of punishment. Sometimes it's purification. Sometimes it's just bleak. Details vary widely depending on culture, era, and belief system. Also, full disclosure, we are not religious scholars. If something sounds off, as you guys all know, blame the internet.
Blame the internet.
That's enough of that. All right, so let's talk about...
Pick fights with us.
That's
pick
right.
Fights with the internet.
That's it. That's exactly it. We get our information from there, and then we bring it to you. And if it is incorrect, blame the internet. Anyway, so...
And we're not gonna apologize either.
Correct.
Y'all can fuck off.
Oh, Jesus. Y'all...
No, I'm just kidding.
Y'all
don't
bitches.
Y'all bitches. That's why I said it's right there on my thing.
No, we love all you guys.
Can't see it, but
as long as, listen, the way I look at things, whether it's religious or whatever, I grew up around religious households. I am not a religious person. I've read into whatever. As long as you can have an honest conversation about stuff and a debate without taking anything too seriously or being offensive, then I'm cool with you. That's it. That's how I feel about it.
That's fine.
So now let's talk about religious and mythological interpretations of HE double hockey sticks. First, Christianity. Okay, traditionally, hell is a place of eternal punishment for the wicked. Fire, brimstone, demons, Satan, torture, suffering, the whole horror package. However, universalist Christians reject eternal damnation. I didn't know that. They believe all souls are eventually reconciled with God. So depending on who you ask, hell is either forever or just really, really unpleasant for a little while. Okay? Now, on to Islam. So in Islam, hell is known as, you son of... Jahannam. I feel like that's
probably not even close, and you're going to get all kinds of emails about that.
Listen, again, everyone out there should know I do what I can. Jahannam. That's what it looks like to me. Okay, hopefully that's right. And if it's not, then let us know. So it's described as blazing fire, boiling water, and freezing winds. Punishment levels correspond to the severity of one's sins.
How can you have blazing fire, boiling water, and freezing winds?
What if it's just another Earth? Or you get sent to different planets. So like the sun.
That's dumb.
I know that's a star, not a planet. But anyway, that's dumb. Your idea is stupid.
You're stupid.
So many Muslims believe that sinners may eventually be purified and later granted an entry into paradise. So again, not necessarily eternal for everyone. Okay. Then there's Judaism, Early Judaism described the Sheol, a shadowy, neutral underworld for the dead. Later traditions introduced, Gehenna, a place of punishment and purification, typically lasting. No, not the Guggenheim. That's a museum.
Oh. Yeah. All right.
Close, buddy. It's okay.
I mean, that could be hell depending on who you are.
That is true. If you don't like museums, it could very well be hell for you. So now this place is a place of punishment and purification, typically lasting no more than 12 months. There's a time limit on it.
So what if you're not purified by 12 months? They're just like, all right, dude, get the fuck out of here.
Like you're sitting around like, no, you got to go. You've been here. You've been here 12 months.
It's like living in your mom's basement. It's like, you got to get the fuck out, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Go get a job. Get the fuck out of here, please.
Right. Stop playing video games. You're not getting purified. So it's less about eternal suffering with this one and more
If you're
about...
not going to take your purification seriously. There's nothing I can do for you.
You don't even look remotely purified. But it's more about spiritual correction. Okay, so like literally, it's like purification. You're trying to rectify your spirit because you may have fucked up in the real world. I don't know. Then there's Hinduism. Hinduism describes multiple hells known as Naraka. These realms are ruled by Yama, the god of death, and punishment is temporary. Once karma balances out, the soul is reborn. No eternal damnation, just consequences.
It's like detention.
Right. Yeah, right.
Karmic detention.
Yeah. Then there's Buddhism. Buddhism also describes Naraka, both hot and cold hells with this one. And these realms aren't governed by a god, but by karma itself. So souls can be reborn into hell realms, but they don't stay forever. And eventually, reincarnation moves them all elsewhere. Right? Reincarnation, in other words, you come back as something else.
Yeah.
Sure. Like, if you're Hitler, hopefully you come back as like a fucking doggy bag of shit,
Possibly.
I don't know if that's a fucking thing or not, but whatever. Anyway.
Could be.
Jainism, or Jainism. I believe that's Jainism, right? It describes...
What are you asking me for?
Well, it describes...
Do I look Jainist to you?
Are you Jainist?
I have no idea what that is.
More like vaginist.
Ew.
Sorry.
How is that spelled?
Let's see here. Sorry. Jainism. Jainism. Right?
Sure. Unless it's a silent J. Could be yogging. I don't know.
This thing called yogging. So Jainism is an ancient Indian religion often dated back to 3000 BCE, centered on non-violence, self-control, and the belief that all creatures have souls. There you go. It's kind of cool.
All creatures have souls, not cats. Fuck cats.
Yeah, fuck cats, dude. My cats.
They don't have. They're soulless little fucks.
They're dicks. And sorry for you cat lovers out there. I have 2 cats.
I'm not sorry. I fucking hate cats.
They're assholes.
Cats are the worst goddamn things on the planet.
Send all hate mail to Moody at the Midnight Train Podcast.
I'll take it. I don't give a fuck, dude.
Jainism describes multiple hells based on karma. Punishments are severe, but not eternal again. Liberation is moksha and ends the cycle of rebirth and suffering altogether. Kind of funny that Christianity seems to be the only one that has like eternal damnation. All these other ones seem like it.
Everyone else, they just torture you for a while and send you back up. Like, get back in the game there, boy.
Send you on your way.
Third quarter, get back out there. Come on.
Then there's Chinese Taoism. In Taoism and Chinese folk religion, Daiyu is a massive underground hell. It contains multiple courts of judgment ruled by King Yama. Souls are judged, punished, and then reincarnated. Then in Shinto for Japan, Shinto beliefs includes Yomi, the land of the dead. It's dark and impure, but not a place of torture. More neutral than moral, and later Buddhist influences on this, it gave it a darker reputation. Then there's the Greek mythology. The Greeks believed all souls went to Hades.
Yeah, buddy.
It wasn't originally a place of punishment, and that role belonged to Tartarus, a deep abyss for the worst offenders.
That's right.
These ideas later influenced the Christian imagery of hell. And then there's the North mythology. The North mythology. Next up, we have the North mythologies. The Norse, damn it. They believed in hell, which is Hell, one hockey stick. And
Yes.
it was ruled.
One singular stick.
And if you guys have watched like the Thor movie or whatever with his sister Hel, she's the ruler of Hell. So it's Hell ruled by Hell, or in Hell, whatever. It lay beneath the roots of.
I can't wait to hear you pronounce this.
Yggdrasil.
There you go.
Hey.
All right.
Woo. That's enough cut up.
Close enough.
Right, which is the world tree. And it's also not torture-based, just cold, bleak, and joyless. And worse realms like Niflheim resembled punishment hell. So they did have the punishment ones, but that was
So you say, I've noticed a common theme here is cold, bleak, and hopeless. So maybe it really is Cleveland.
That's what I'm thinking, because right now, if you walk outside, it's cold, bleak, and hopeless.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Fucking
maybe it
sucks.
really is. Maybe hell really is Cleveland.
Yeah, well, it's not further off than anything else is. So I'll just put it that way.
That's true. Could also be Detroit.
It is true. Detroit's, actually everyone's getting clapped right now. So I think just the world in general.
I have not gotten the clap yet.
Yet. All right. All right. So how do we get to hell? Humanity has imagined hell in countless ways. Naturally, people also believe that there are physical entrances to hell, which brings us to the fun part here. Real-world locations rumored to be actual gateways to hell. All right, so let's talk about some of these. First, we have the 7 Gates of Hell in Pelham Township, Pennsylvania. And I've been to Pennsylvania and...
Why wouldn't hell be in Pennsylvania?
Correct, yes. So, all right, our first stop here is Pelham Township in Pennsylvania, and the legend claims 7 gates exist on a private property. You pass through all 7, and you'll be transported directly to hell. Now, I've never heard of this in Pittsburgh, or not Pittsburgh, but Pennsylvania itself is the next state over to us.
Yeah, I've heard of it. I have heard of it before.
Really?
Yeah, it's like an urban legend type deal.
Yeah, I've never heard of that. It's so funny. So one version says a mental institution once stood near Toad Road. A fire broke out in the late 1800s, and patients escaped into the woods. Gates were built to trap them. Ah, okay. And another version just replaced the asylum with an eccentric doctor. Oh. How do you, what? You go from...
This sounds surprisingly like the whole Gore orphanage thing.
Yeah, it does.
It's like the same fucking story.
Yeah, that's crazy. You know what I would like to do, since that was like our very first episode, is redo that episode.
What, the Gore orphanage?
Yeah,
one?
Gore orphanage. I feel like we could do a lot better version of that
Yeah.
than back then.
Yeah.
So whether it's a doctor or an asylum, I don't know. It's kind of weird. And supposedly only the first gate is visible during the day, and no one has ever made it past the 5th. And officials, of course, they deny everything. No asylum, no gates, and the name Pelham comes from Hallam, England. Okay, so it's not actually like Pelham, like hell, So, in other words, this is just shit made up by people. They also warn.
That sounds like something they want you to believe.
Of course, it's a government cover-up, but they do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They also warn the land is private property, and trespassers will be prosecuted.
That's because they don't want you to find the gates, dude.
Right. For something that doesn't exist, that's pretty weird. I don't know. Just saying.
That's what I'm saying. If that was my property, I'd be like, look, bitches, come and see what you can find, bro.
Yeah, like let's fucking do it.
You have to sign a waiver, though, because if you go to hell, it ain't my fault.
Okay, I have a question. How do they know that no one's ever made it past the 5th?
I don't know. Maybe someone found a 5th gate and came out and was like, dude, I made it through the 5th one. I couldn't find 6 or 7.
You think that they just got lost and was just like, I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe they got to 5 and were just like, man, you know what? Fuck this. I'm tired. I'm going home.
I mean, yeah, okay. That sounds right.
Drunk and passed out at the 5th gate. I don't know.
I imagine probably really, really high at that point in time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we move on to Clifton, New Jersey. Of course, it's in New Jersey.
Dude, hold on. So far, we're 2 for 2. Right? You got hell in Pennsylvania. The second one's in New Jersey. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
This is going exactly how everyone would expect, I think.
At least I would assume so. So these gates allegedly lead into a network of storm drains and tunnels. Supposedly, Satan himself resides within them.
Devil lives in New Jersey, man.
In the fucking sewers. Like,
Where else is he gonna live?
Oh my God. Okay.
Except for he wallows in the shit of Jerseyans.
Yes, that's fun. So stories include what?
That would explain the raccoons.
Oh, the
Evil raccoons, man. Yeah.
The switchblade wielding raccoons.
Yes, they're his minions. They're Satan's minions.
I'm here to pick up the lunchbox for Satan.
They're going to have a rumble later.
Yeah, that is a very, very old callback for all you old listeners out there. Newbies, go back and listen to that damn shit. It's fucking hilarious. So the stories include satanic rituals, of course, animal remains, okay, and graffiti-covered walls, so kids.
I was going to say, like, so animal remains, graffiti-covered walls, so any typical accessible sewer.
Correct. And teenagers. I mean, that's...
Yeah.
Okay. Now, the deeper you go, the closer you get to hell. And now there are 7 tunnels, okay, or levels in the tunnels that are rumored to be there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the locals...
Has anyone made it past 5?
Let's talk about it. Now, the locals speak of a guy named Red-Eyed Mike, who is a spirit guarding the entrance. He's just a really high dude. His eyes are red.
Jesus Christ, dude. Wow.
That is fucking amazing.
Red-Eye Mike.
Bro, listen, me and my friends, yeah, we were hanging out the other night.
Go down there, man.
We went down, because they were like, that's where hell is. And this fucking guy jumped out, bro. And I was like, whoa. And he was like, hey. And I was like, dude. And he was like, you can't be here. And I'm like, why? He goes, because I'm Mike. And I'm like, whoa, your eyes are so red. And he goes, bro. And I just walked away. That's how that conversation took place.
That sounds very plausible.
Now, how you do this here is you knock 3 times on the railroad ties above where this is at, and then you might hear a horn. Or rocks thrown by invisible hands. What does that sound like? Fucking gore orphanage. Gore orphanage. That's one of the things.
Oh, yeah.
It's one of the things for gore orphanage. Yep. And then the police response here is immediate arrest if you're even found there. And then
again,
yes, and you'll be defiantly trespassed from it. And of
that's
course,
what they want because there's hiding something.
Lots of enforcement for something.
They wouldn't care if hell wasn't there, dude.
Absolutely. Now here's what this does. And we all kind of know, we've talked about it before with urban legends and stuff like that. It just reaffirms that everybody has their own twist on the same fucking story.
On the same fucking thing. It's the same goddamn
It's the
story.
same story, yeah. Except with ours, it wasn't. It was just the place burnt down and that little kids would come out at night. There wasn't like a portal to hell that I know of, right?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
Could be.
Then let's take ourselves to Italy now. Okay? It's a very beautiful place. Hey, have I ever told you I've been there?
Swear to God, dude. My name's Johnny. I've been to Italy before. Traveling John. I got my bindle on. I'm heading over to Italy. I'm gonna get me some pasta and sauce
and some Italian desserts. No, we're going
lots of wine.
We're going to Lake Avernus, okay, or Lago di Averno. Okay, it's a small volcanic crater. It's a lake, near Naples in the Campania region of southern Italy. In antiquity, it was widely believed to be a gateway to the underworld, a literal entrance to Hades. Okay, here's a full breakdown of why this may be.
Oh, okay, let's hear it.
Yeah, so Lake Avernus.
Wait, hold on. Uh-huh. Does it involve Red-Eye Mike?
Only one can tell. We'll see. I don't know.
All right.
Yeah. So the Lake Avernus sits inside the Campi Flegri, or the Phlegraean Fields. It's one of the most volcanically active areas in Europe. Ancient features that fed the legend were volcanic crater formations, sulfuric fumes rising from the vents, toxic gases like carbon dioxide and sulfur dioxide collecting in low areas, dense forests surrounding the lake, and dark, still waters. Ooh. Whatever. So the name Avernus likely comes from the Greek aornos, meaning without birds. Okay. Ancient writers claimed birds flying. Well, they claimed that birds would fly over and they would just fall dead from the fumes.
Okay. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
But they didn't know that those were fumes. They were just like, oh, this is the gate to hell. Watch when that bird... Give me that bird. I'm going to show you something. They let it go over there.
That's because ancient people were stupid.
Oh, Jesus. Now, to ancient observers, again, this looked like a cursed place where life could not survive. A natural doorway to the land of the dead.
That would be kind of crazy, though. Like, if you had no, like, scientific basis for anything, like, back then, like, they kind of knew some shit. They were, obviously they were figuring stuff out, but, like, at that point, like, you're watching birds, you're like, oh, look at those birds go. Oh, my God.
And they just
shit. Fucking... Right? And then, like, exactly. More come and the same thing happens, and you're just like, wait a minute, this is weird.
Yeah, you're immediately going to assume that that's probably not a good area to go into.
Yeah, so, there's probably evil afoot.
Right. Then a Greek colonist in southern Italy, the Magna Graecia, identified the lake as an entrance to Hades' realm. In myth, the underworld had multiple entrances across the world. Lake Avernus became one of the most famous Western entrances. It was associated with spirits, necromancy, and chthonic deities. Okay, or that's the underworld deities. The surrounding region was thought to be haunted by the dead. The most famous literary reference comes from Virgil in the Aeneid. Oh, boy.
Is that the dude that used to be the bodyguard for Ted DiBiase, Virgil?
Yes!
Is that Virgil or no? We're talking about different Virgil.
It's not that Virgil.
Oh, okay.
But that goes out to Justin Kowalczyk, for sure. He's probably the only person that'll get that reference, and I love it. So in Book 6 of the Aeneid, which I hope I'm pronouncing correctly, the hero, Aeneas, enters the underworld through a cave near Lake Avernus, guided by...
Did he go in the back door?
No, but he was guided by the Chamaean Sibyl.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. Now, the key details of this is Aeneas performs rituals at the lake. He sacrifices animals to open the path, and then a dark cave opens into the realm of the dead. This literary moment cemented Lake Avernus in Roman imagination as the entrance to the underworld because, it couldn't just be fiction, right?
No, if it's in a book, it's got to be true.
Exactly, it has to be real.
Just like if it's on the internet, it's real.
100%.
They can't lie on the internet.
No. So nearby was the sanctuary of the Chamaean Sibyl, a prophetic priestess of Apollo. Her cave still exists near the ruins of Cumae. And I'm hopeful it's Cumae. Sounds like Cumae, right?
Could be anything, really.
Or Kumai. It could be Kumai. Oh, it could be Kumayan. Whatever, it doesn't matter. So the Romans believed she could guide souls to the underworld. She interpreted divine will, and she guarded the entrance to the dead. This combination of volcanic landscape and the prophetic cave reinforced the mythic reputation of the place. Now, by Roman times, the lake was sacred to Pluto, and necromantic rites were believed to occur nearby. And the region had a reputation for chthonic worship. Interestingly, despite its fearsome mythic reputation, the Romans later built villas, a temple, and a tunnel right on this motherfucker.
Because why wouldn't you?
Right. So over time, its supernatural reputation softened as engineering replaced fear.
I don't understand why everything's going wrong.
I don't get it. Dude, are we on top of, what is it, from Poltergeist?
Poltergeist, an Indian burial ground.
You move the headstones, but not the graves. That's another one. Drink up, folks. As Christianity spread, the lake's association shifted from Hades to hell, demonic presence, pagan superstitions, and but by the Middle Ages, much of its fearsome reputation kind of faded. Because the Middle Ages, they were way cooler, way smarter,
a little bit less stupid.
Yes, just a little. And today we know the gases were volcanic emissions. Carbon dioxide can pool at ground level and suffocate animals, and the lake is part of a massive supervolcano system beneath Campiflagre. Ironically, the portal to the underworld sits atop one of Europe's most dangerous geological regions. Kind of cool. There's no confirmed archaeological proof of mass necromantic rituals at the lake itself. Damn it! However, the region had strong underworld cult associations. The Sibyl's Cave was real, and it was used for this kind of stuff. So they actually did like cult stuff in this cave that's still there. And then
They
Roman
just said there was no proof of it, though.
of the necromancy stuff, necromantic rituals, but like just other ritual, or maybe it says that it was used, so maybe somebody just lived in it. I don't know.
Red Eye Mike.
Fucking Red Eye Mike. That's another shirt right there.
He's everywhere, dude.
Yeah.
He's got to guard Hades, bro.
Dude, I'm gonna make a shirt where it's like the Grim Reaper dressed up, but he's got real red eyes and like stoned out of his mind, and him just sitting here going, "Whoa," or something stupid.
You can't come in here, man.
Yeah, you can't come in, dude. Parents aren't home.
Dave's not here, man.
That's even better. So Roman literary tradition treated the site seriously. So its power was largely mythic, literary, rather than cultic in scale. Lake Avernus represents a pattern seen worldwide. Humans encountering extreme natural environments often interpret them as portals, sacred thresholds, and places where the veil between worlds is real thin. So other examples of this are Mount Etna, home of the Hephaestus Forge, Mount Olympus, home of the gods, and Messiah's volcano, called the Mouth of Hell by Spanish colonists. So Lake Avernus fits that archetype perfectly. Lake Avernus wasn't considered a portal to hell in the modern horror sense. It was a liminal space, a volcanic scar on the earth, a literary gateway in Roman epics, and a place where reality and myth fused together. And because of Virgil's Aeneid, your buddy Virgil, it became immortal in Western imagination as one of the most famous entrances to the underworld. So now moving on, let's go to Greece. We're over here. We're over in Italy right now. You know what I mean?
It's just a hop, skip, and a jump.
It's a hop, skip, and a jump. Let's just go. Let's go over to Cape Tainaran.
Okay.
Tainaran.
Sounds right.
Okay. Also called Cape Matapan. All right. That one's a little bit easier for me. At the southern tip of mainland Greece, where the Peloponnese narrows into a rocky finger pointing into the Mediterranean, lies one of the most feared and sacred places in ancient myth, Cape Matapan. We're just going to go with that one. It seems easier for me. Yeah. Even though Peloponnese came off like a whatever. It was believed to be one of the physical entrances to the underworld, a true gate to Hades. All right, so here's what we kind of know here. So Cape Tainaran.
I thought you were going to go with the other one.
Pterodactyl. I don't have. Okay, fine.
Samsonite.
We were way off. So this lake here, it's stark and treeless. It's wind-beaten and isolated, surrounded by jagged cliffs and overlooking deep, dark waters. In antiquity, it marked the edge of the known Greek world. Sailors rounding the cape faced dangerous currents and storms. To ancient Greeks, it felt like a boundary, and boundaries were liminal spaces where worlds met. So now this one, to me, makes way more sense than...
What is this? What is this place called?
You want to make me say it again? Cape Tainaran, Tainaron, in Greece. So, but this one makes more sense to me because, as opposed to the other one where like Virgil wrote this thing and all of a sudden that created this, this story into the darkness. This is back when people literally, they were like, we can't go any further because we are going to die. That's the edge of the world. We are going to fall off and that is it.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of creepy looking, dude. Like there's definitely, it's like kind of bleak and barren for sure. Like, I mean, there's like, I looked for pictures of it and like, there's definitely not a whole lot, dude. It's like real rocky and like just kind of,
it's supposed to be
old,
pretty badass there.
There's like some old ruins and stuff there.
Some old
wooden
pretty
ships.
Fucking
sweet, dude.
Are there old wooden ships? So
yeah.
Near the cape stood a sanctuary dedicated to Hades and sometimes to Poseidon in earlier periods. And archaeological remains show.
Right now, actually.
Oh, really? I think I have heard of this place before. So they have
it's pretty awesome.
A small temple complex, sacred structures near a cave, and ritual activity likely tied to, again, chthonic underworld worship. This was unusual. Hades rarely had public temples. Okay, so there's a temple there. He was feared, not openly venerated. The existence of a shrine here reinforced the belief that this place was spiritually significant. Yeah, so like they actually have shrines to, Hades, which is crazy.
Yeah, dude, the cave looks fucking creepy too.
Because everybody else was scared. I'm scared. So just below the sanctuary lies a cave opening near the sea. Ancient writers claimed this cave was a literal descent point into Hades, and that souls of the dead passed through here, and heroes entered the underworld from this very spot. The idea wasn't metaphorical for many Greeks. It was cosmological geography. Like, that was the spot. Like if you went there, you gonna die. So one of the most famous myths tied to Cape Tainaran involves Hercules. Hercules, Hercules, Hercules. I was waiting so long to say that name. For his 12th labor, Hercules had to capture Cerberus, the three-headed guardian of the underworld. According to some traditions, wait, hold on. It's not Hercules. Is it Heracles? It's Heracles. Damn it! I still get to say Hercules, Hercules, Hercules. It's Heracles. Heracles had to capture Cerberus, the three-headed guardian of the underworld. According to some traditions, Heracles descended into Hades through the cave at Cape Tainaran. He wrestled Cerberus and dragged him back to the surface. After showing him to King Eurystheus, he returned Cerberus to the underworld. So basically, he beat Cerberus's ass, brought him back up, was like, "Look what I did, King." And the king's like, "You can take him back. I didn't actually ask for you to bring him up here." And he's like, "Oh, fine, but I still did it. I still did it." So this story permanently branded the site as a verified gateway between worlds. Okay, so some traditions also claim Orpheus entered the underworld from Cape Tainaran while trying to retrieve Eurydice. It's probably Eurydice, but it looks like I don't know. Whatever.
I think it's Eurydice.
Fuck. More like you're an idiot. See.
That was awful.
Shut up. While multiple entrances are cited in myth, including Lake Avernus in Italy, we just talked about that, Cape Tainaran remained one of the most important Greek ones. Now, ancient Greek cosmology imagined the underworld as beneath the earth, accessible through deep caves, and often located at the edges of the world. Cape Tainaran lay in Laconian territory near Sparta. Sparta! This is Sparta! Sorry. Historically, it also became a refuge site for runaway slaves, a place of asylum, a politically charged sanctuary. And this adds another layer. It wasn't just a mythic threshold, it was a socially, liminal as well. And now, Greek mythology didn't limit the underworld to just one entrance. Others included Lake Avernus, like we mentioned. Oh boy, this word. Necromantion of Acheron, and caves in Thesprotia.
Okay.
I'm feeling okay about those ones.
Sounded all right.
They'll let me know if I'm wrong. Cape Tainaran.
See, here's the thing. You just got to say it with conviction, and then it doesn't matter if it's wrong because people will fucking believe it anyway.
Yeah, they're like, oh, that's how you say that?
Exactly.
Yeah, okay. So Cape Tainaran stands out because, again, of its strong heroic mythology and temple remains. Later Christian tradition reinterpreted the Cape as a pagan superstition site, a former demonic gateway, and a relic of myth rather than literal geography. The Chapel of Saint Azimuthus now stands near the ancient temple site, a symbolic replacement of pagan underworld worship. Like Lake Avernus, Cape Tainaran shows a pattern here. Okay, humans locate the land of the dead in caves, volcanic zones, ocean depths, and geographic edges. Okay, it's the edge of the world.
And it makes sense.
And the underworld wasn't just spiritual; it was mapped onto terrifying landscapes. Cape Tainaran was never a hell portal in the modern horror sense, of course. It's it was a mythic descent point, a ritual landscape again, a symbol of death's boundary because they didn't know anything better, and a place where heroes proved their power, like Heracles. Yes. In Greek thought,
Heracles.
The world was layered here in Greek thought here, and Cape Tainaran was one of those themes there. So now, let's go ahead and move on over to China.
China.
Yes.
China.
Yes. Let's go to Fengdu. There it is. Fengdu Ghost City, or the Portal to Hell. Fengdu Ghost City is one of China's most famous spiritual sites, often described in tourism and folklore as a gateway to the Chinese underworld. It sits on Ming Mountain, along the Yangtze River in Chongqing.
Sean King? I don't know him.
Sean Penn? What?
You saying Pam?
Pan or Pam? But here's the key distinction here. Let's break it down fully. All right. The name Fengdu. The legend traces back nearly 2,000 years to the Eastern Han Dynasty. Two imperial officials, Ying Shengshen and Wang Fengping. Excuse me. Yeah. It's instead of yin and yang, it's yin and wang.
Just hearing you say it's just funny. You're just, I don't know.
Hey man, I got this. They supposedly achieved immortality after retreating to Ming Mountain for Taoist cultivation. Their surnames Yin and Wang were later combined into Yin Wang, King of Yin, interpreted as a ruler of the underworld. Over centuries, this evolved into Fengdu's identity as, the Chinese hell, basically called Daiyu, and it differs greatly from Christian hell. Okay? It is more similar to a cosmic courtroom, a bureaucratic system, and a place of judgment and purification, and not eternal damnation, like we kind of touched on earlier. It combines elements of Taoism, Buddhism, Confucian moral philosophy, and the underworld is ruled by, Yanluo Wang, based on Yama from Indian Buddhism, which is kind of crazy.
So there's just like a bunch of random stuff involved?
Yeah, for the most part. I feel like they all kind of are.
Conglomeration of things?
Yeah, I feel like, especially, stuff's got to come from somewhere, you know what I mean? Like, it's got to have pieces and parts and pieces, So Fengdu Ghost City is essentially a massive theatrical spiritual theme park of the afterlife, but built for religious and moral teaching. It includes the Bridge of Helplessness, and it represents the crossing into the afterlife, and the guilty supposedly fall off of this bridge. So you're just walking along like, oh shit, I wonder if they know about,
Right, like that's like you have to walk across it though. Like I'd be going slow as fuck. Dude. I'd be like, whoa.
Take it the creak.
Or like you're standing at the edge of the bridge, just like you put a toe on. You're like, huh? Are you looking around? Like, is this we good? Like what? Just like faking them out. Like,
not me, bitch. They have ghost torture chambers, and they have dramatic statues that show punishments for corruption, adultery, lying, disrespect to parents, and greed.
Oh, my kids are going there for sure.
The punishments include... Okay, I just want to reiterate those the statues here, okay? There's corruption. Corruption, okay. That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Adultery. Yeah, you probably shouldn't do that, but, whatever. Lying. Just straight up lying.
I've never lied in my life.
Right, of course not. Neither have I. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. No. We're truthful motherfuckers.
Greed, which, again, it's greed.
It's a sin. It's one of the 7 deadly ones.
And then disrespect to parents, right? Now, we all wish our kids...
Fuck them kids, dude.
Right, we all wish they would act a little better from time to time, you know what I mean? But the punishments include tongue removal.
Yep.
Being crushed by stones.
Perfect. That's like a witch thing.
Boiled in oil.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Or my favorite, being sawn in half.
Is this a fucking magic show?
Apparently. I just feel like that's a bit excessive for being disrespectful to your parents.
Dude, my kids are fucked.
You know what I mean? Like, that's just a bit excessive. And these
though.
Okay.
It's really not.
Fuck them kids.
If you've been through it with your kids, it's not excessive, trust me.
Man, fuck them kids.
Right, dude.
These reflect the 10 courts of hell concept. Okay, they also have the last glance at home tower, where souls supposedly look back at the living world one final time. You're just up there and you get to look back like, oh.
They have those little things you got to put a quarter in and you can look through it.
Yeah. And then have to walk across that bridge and hope you don't fall off. Then there's Tianzi Palace. It's the palace of the King of Hell. It contains massive statues of Yan Luo Wang, some demonic judges, an ox head and horse-faced guardians. Okay, that seems fun.
Yeah.
And then, so Fengdu wasn't designed to scare people for entertainment. Its purpose was moral instruction, reinforcing Confucian virtue, teaching karmic consequences, and social order through fear of cosmic justice. And it kind of functioned almost like the Three Gorges Dam.
Yeah.
Okay. When the Three Gorges Dam was completed, much of old Fengdu town was submerged, and the Ghost City temples were preserved by elevation. A new Fengdu was built higher up, and this actually increased tourism, reinforcing the mystical isolation of the mountain. So now, why is it called a portal to hell? So the portal concept comes from Taoist cosmology, placing entrances to the underworld at sacred mountains. Physical symbolism here, visitors climb upward to descend spiritually. And ritual belief that the mountain is a transitional realm between worlds, but it is symbolic, not a belief in a literal open gate. And I actually think that's pretty freaking cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not like the other ones where it's like, oh, it's this demonstrative fucking horrible thing and whatever. No, this is like an actual, like, you know, I'm I guess proving my belief and my devotion to said belief.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Or you're gonna get sawn in half, one of the two.
It's so fucked up. Today, Fengdu Ghost City is a major tourism site, a cultural heritage location, a religious pilgrimage site, a massive theatrical experience, and it blends spiritual awe, folklore horror, moral allegory, and cultural history. Okay?
Theatrical experience? There's totally a magician sawing dudes in half.
Say what? Did you say?
I'm convinced.
With what?
You said it's a theatrical experience. I said there's totally a magician sawing dudes in half.
Yeah.
There's got to be. Why wouldn't there be? If you don't, you're an idiot.
Only for bad kids.
Yeah, fuck them.
That's it. So now there is no historical or supernatural evidence that a physical portal exists. People disappear there, okay? Which is fucked up. And paranormal activity is documented, okay? So the portal to hell label is largely Western sensationalism and tourism branding and misinterpretation of Chinese myth.
So of course China's going to tell you that it's Western sensationalism.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah. So Fengdu represents something psychologically powerful, humanity's universal obsession with judgment, death, justice, and cosmic fairness.
All right.
Yeah, it's less about horror and more about accountability. Okay,
yeah,
so
there's definitely not enough of that these days.
Yeah, of course not. So now we got some quick hitters here. All right. So let's go to Hawaii.
Okay.
I'm
sure
Hawaii.
You've been there.
I have. I love Hawaii.
Oh,
it was awesome. I loved Waikiki. Wasn't a big fan of Honolulu. It was way too touristy and shit. I wasn't yet. Whatever.
Oh, okay.
Hey, look at me.
I don't like going where all the tourists go. I like to go off and find out some cool stuff because I'm traveling giant.
Well, I told you about us doing the road to Hana, right?
No.
Oh, so we go to Waikiki.
I'm sure you did. I was probably making fun of you the whole time.
You probably were. But so the road to Hana is literally on the back side of the island, right? And you're not supposed to take this. And even if you rent a car there.
Oh, I think I've seen that. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, they tell you have to sign something saying you're not going to take that car out that way. Well,
yeah, I did read about that. If you rent car, they like the rental cars don't want you because it's like all fucked up or something.
It's super fucked up. It's like a desert back there. So one side of the island is like this beautiful, like it's tropical as shit. It's gorgeous. And then the other side's just like barren. But they have a bunch of cows over there, which is weird. So anyway, we ended up doing that, and it took forever, and I got the worst sunburn because we had a convertible. I got the worst sunburn where my chest was blistered, and I got sick from it and shit.
Dude, you probably went to turn their car in, and they were like, you didn't go over there, did you? You're like, no, not at all. And they're just like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
This moron over here.
So now I'm going to mess this up here. I actually had the freaking pronunciation for this, and I can't find it now. Waipio Valley. I believe that's close.
Yippee Valley.
Wait, or Waipio. Waipio? Waipio.
Dude, how much have you been drinking?
I don't know. This is feeling pretty good, though. Waipio Valley. Anyway, this is the gate to the underworld. Okay? This is in Hawaii. So located on the Big Island of Hawaii, this Waipio Valley is one of the island's most sacred and historically significant places. In ancient Hawaiian tradition, certain remote cliffs and ocean caves near the valley were believed to be Laina Akuane, leaping places of the soul. I'm feeling pretty good about all this, by the way. I'm probably in my head. I'm like, fuck yeah. In reality,
dude, I'm nailing this right now.
In reality, it's like baka baka. These were thought to be points where spirits departed the physical world and entered Po, the Hawaiian underworld spirit realm.
Hey, you got that one right, probably.
Probably not. The valley was home to high chiefs, the Ali'i, and considered spiritually charged ground. And then steep 2,000-foot cliffs and mist-covered black sand beaches contributed to its mystical reputation. The idea of it being a gate to hell is, of course, a Western interpretation. In Native Hawaiian belief, Po is not a place of eternal torment, but part of a natural spiritual cycle. No evidence supports a literal portal. The concept is symbolic and tied to ancestral cosmology. Okay? So now,
I like that they have to specify that there's no evidence of a literal portal to hell there.
We've never actually found one, in case you were asking.
I feel like we'd all know about it if it was.
You're freaking amazing. So now, let's go to Japan. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Let's go to
All
Mount Asore. And this is another gateway to hell. Located in northern Honshu, Mount Asore is one of Japan's most sacred and eerie spiritual sites. Its barren volcanic landscape, sulfur vents, bubbling hot springs, and rocky terrain resembles traditional Buddhist depictions of hell. In Japanese Buddhist belief, the area symbolizes an entrance to the afterlife, particularly the realm of suffering, or the Jukoku. The nearby Sanzu River is represented at the site. In folklore, souls must cross this river after death, similar to the river Styx in mythology. And the mountain is associated with the the Bodhisattva Jizo Bosatsu. Except, why did I sound Russian when I did?
Dude, you always do that kind of shit, and it's hilarious to me.
Damn it. Well, I guess it's better than doing like some completely overt, like, Japanese, I
can tell you that there is at least one statue of an old lady with her titty hanging out.
At least one?
Yeah, I found one picture of a statue of an old lady with her titty hanging out.
That's odd. So this person, Bodhisattva Jizu Bosatsu, is the protector of children and lost souls. So blind spirit mediums called itaku traditionally gather there to communicate with the dead during festivals. The gate to hell label is, of course, symbolic. It reflects Buddhist cosmology and landscape imagery, not a literal portal, just in case you guys didn't know. Okay? Just listen. There's not really a portal there, folks. All right. So now, let's head on over to Iceland, which I hear is amazing, by the way.
I really want to go to Iceland.
So do I. My friend Katie goes there, or has been there before, and she...
So wait, let me get this straight. You haven't been to
Iceland? I have not been, not yet. That's like my next vacation out of the country. I want to go to Iceland, yeah. But she showed me like
somewhere
videos
you haven't
and stuff.
been.
Yeah. Well, I haven't been to Japan or China yet. Yeah, that's right, man. Listen, it's the big world, and I want to see as much as I can of it. So now...
You're a dick.
So we are going to Iceland. This is Hekla, or the Hekla volcano. Okay, so it's an active stratovolcano in southern Iceland, erupting frequently since settlement. And it was first recorded eruption was in 1104. In medieval Europe,
like the very end of the Viking Age, right there.
Yeah, buddy. In medieval Europe, Hekla gained a reputation as a literal entrance to hell due to its violent eruptions, ash clouds, and lava flows. The 12th and from the 12th through the 16th century chronicles described it as a prison for damned souls. Some legends claim,
let's build shit there anyway.
Right, exactly. Like it's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. Some legends claimed witches gathered there during Walpurgis night, or it might be Walpurgis night. I don't know. Anyway, and
probably neither of those.
It's probably not. It's probably like Bill You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's just pronounced totally different. In Catholic medieval lore, it was sometimes called the Gateway to Hell or Prison of Judas. The imagery was fueled by dramatic eruptions visible across the North Atlantic. Modern geology identifies it simply as one of Iceland's most active volcanoes. But there is no supernatural evidence to support there being an actual portal there, just in case anyone was worried about that. Okay, just say.
You know, there's very little physical evidence of portals to hell, you know?
Yeah.
It's kind of bumming me out.
Right. Oh, I'm just saying the ones we're discussing
Yeah.
are not them. Okay.
But you know what? They might be.
I mean, that is true too. We don't know.
Maybe they just haven't found that hole yet.
Correct. I know the feeling. Then let's go to Belize. All right.
Go where?
Belize.
That is unbelievable.
Stole
that joke. Don't be mad at me. I stole that joke.
You're unbelievable. Oh. Sorry. We are going to Acton, Tunichil, Mucknell.
There's no way that's right.
There's
not at
no way that's right. Okay. Located in the Tapir Mountain Nature Reserve in western Belize. The name means Cave of the Stone Sepulchre in Maya. Used by ancient Maya from 700 to 900 CE for ritual ceremonies and human sacrifices. Oh, boy.
Sounds pleasant.
Yeah. The Maya believed caves were entrances to Xibalba, the mythological underworld described in the Popol Vuh. I don't know. Okay. There were skeletal remains found there, including the famous calcified Crystal Maiden.
It sounded like you said Skeletor remains.
Yeah, Skeletor's remains were found. He-Man! See? Anyway, sorry. They were left as offerings to underworld deities. Okay, this Crystal Maiden and the remains or whatever. So the cave contains ceremonial pottery, altars, and sacrificial remains deep within flooded chambers. The Gate to Hell label is, of course, a Western simplification. In Maya belief, Xibalba was a realm of trials and gods, not eternal damnation.
There's no physical evidence of a portal to hell there.
You know what? You're right. How did you get that?
Oh, hey, lucky guess, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I just,
Then just some other ones real fast here. You've got in Ireland, you've got Station Island, which is St. Patrick's Purgatory, and the cave is sealed by a monastery.
Oh.
In Kansas, here in the U.S., we have Stull, in Stull, Kansas. The cemetery rumored as one of 7 gates, and Satan opens it on Halloween.
Oh, what a nice fella.
Yeah.
Where's Red Eye Mike when you need him?
He comes over with Red Eye Mike. He's like, hey, we got candy for y'all motherfuckers. Let's go.
Bro, come on in, guys. You're allowed to right now.
Bro, Satan, did you bring the candy, man?
Normally, I wouldn't let you guys in, but since it's Halloween, we're partying, guys.
Satan told me only 4 of you allowed to come in.
Wait a minute. Are you on the list, man?
But I'll make an exception. I don't even know where that's going.
4 of you can come in.
Yeah. But only 3, man. Fully. That reminds me.
Now that's a titty.
Fully, man. Fully, man. It's a titty.
Yes, Cuban B.
Yes, Cuban B. God damn it, we go off on tirades. Next up is in Louisiana, which, hey, you're from there, buddy. You lived there for a while.
I'm from there. I lived there.
Well, you're here now.
I'm from here.
Technically, you're from there.
No, I'm from here.
You're from your father's ballsack.
Thank you for that.
Woo! Boy, I like this THC stuff, man. Good God.
So where in Louisiana, my friend?
So, of course, New Orleans.
Oh, yeah. Wow, sure.
And this is called the 7 Gates of Guinea.
7 Gates of what?
Guinea.
How do you spell that?
Guinee. I would assume that's like Guinea, like New Guinea, but that has an A at the end. I don't know. It could be Guani. Guani. I don't know. But it's linked to Marie Laveau. And we've talked about Marie Laveau before, and how it's pretty much all bullshit. Then there is
everything's bullshit, dude.
Yeah. Then we're going to go to the Czech Republic real quick. What do you guys think about that? We're just doing a world tour today. I love it. Taking
just
the
real
train.
Quick to the old Czech Republic?
Yes, just real fast.
Okay.
So this is the Hauska Castle, and it was built in the 13th century. There's no water source. We've actually discussed the Hauska Castle before, yeah. No water source, no trade route, no evidence of residence at all. Built over a bottomless pit, and a prisoner was lowered in and allegedly returned aged 40 years and screaming.
That sounds like when I had kids.
So this place is just an allegory for having children. That's pretty funny.
You get dropped in there, and then like you see your future with children, and they're just like, no.
Yep. Oh, so that's what it is. It's birth control. That's what it is.
That's exactly what it is. It's ancient birth control.
There was a chapel built directly over the pit, and it was dedicated to Archangel Michael. In World War II, of course, there were Nazi experiments there, and strange lights reported. Visitors report hearing screams, scratching, faceless figures, and defensive architecture faces inward, meant to keep something in, which is really freaking cool. Now, throughout history, countless locations have been labeled gateways to hell. Many more are likely lost to time. Are they real? Is hell real? Well, if you've ever driven through Ohio, of course, you've probably seen the big billboard up there that literally says hell is real. And it's a huge billboard. So
that's like what Ohio's known for.
Yeah, if you know, you know. There are plenty more rumored portals in the U.S. Maybe we'll cover them in a bonus episode. Until then, y'all, just do me a favor and just, watch your step.
And now, boys and girls, it's your favorite part of the show, the movie review. Which top 10 movies will make the cut?
Ta-da! Ta-da! That's right, it's the movies. Oh, we are talking about 10 terrifying horror movies about hell.
Wow, they've actually made horror movies about hell? That's crazy.
Yeah, shocker. Mm-hmm. Number 10 on this comes from ScreenRant.com, by the way. This is, from 2021, Mad God, a technical masterwork of stop-motion animation. Oh, shit. Phil Tippett's Mad God unveils a dystopian and hellish landscape that is awe-inspiring as it is terrifying. A man known only as the Assassin ventures deep into the underground city of damned souls, following a map and carrying a suitcase. Along the way, viewers are treated to various scenes of the damned working and getting tortured or killed, and monstrous creatures consuming each other in different ways, through an imaginative combination of stop-motion and live-action photography. Now, while it draws from classic sci-fi, dystopian, and horror fantasy tropes, Mad God's Hell explores reincarnation and evokes dharmic interpretations of the afterlife. I've never heard of that before.
Yeah, I'm like trying to look up some stuff about it. I mean, the cover and shit looks pretty sweet.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
I'm trying to find like pictures of the movie.
Well, this one's a little bit older than that.
Cool.
This is from 1977. This is The Sentinel. Michael Winner's The Sentinel is all about shock value and could be offensive to modern viewers. Bunch of softies. After fashion model Allison Parker moves into a historic New York City building in Brooklyn Heights, she experiences a number of bizarre encounters with several of her fellow residents, including a blind Catholic priest named Father Halloran. Allison soon finds out that Halloran is the only living resident of the building beside her. He is the designated sentinel tasked with keeping the resident demons inside the building, which is the gateway to hell. While The Sentinel is an unapologetically derivative supernatural thriller, both its plot and imagery are genuinely terrifying. Now, that's cool. I've never seen that. That actually sounds interesting.
I've heard of it. I've never seen it. And for some reason, I want to say that might have something to do, like unofficially, with Rosemary's Baby or some shit like that. I feel.
Oh, no
I don't
shit.
know. I could be thinking of a different movie.
Well, we're going to go back even further now, and we're going to talk about Jigoku from 1960. Known in some circles as the Alfred Hitchcock of Japan, Nakagawa Nobuo crafted Jigoku as a sordid tale.
Real quick. The movie The Sentinel. You know who's in that movie? Our old friend, Christopher Walken.
Christopher Walken. He was in The Sentinel. Wow. Like, listen. I tried to tell you. I was in that movie. You didn't listen. Sorry. I haven't done that in forever. Jesus. Let's see. It's
Jeff Goldblum's in it too.
Oh, fuck yeah. Did I have to watch it? In gorgeous and horrific cinematography, humanity atones for its sins through various stages of punishment. This includes people getting boiled and cooked in a giant pot, repeatedly eviscerated by humanoid demons, or buried alive. While this depiction this is Jigoku from 1960. While this depiction of hell is only shown in the last 20 minutes of Jigoku, the movie has earned cult status for its nightmarish vision and is largely considered to be among the best and most terrifying movies about hell. Then
I feel like I need to see that one.
Why
too.
isn't it higher up on the list then? It's only number 8. Number 1990. Number 7 on the list from 1990, Jacob's Ladder.
Oh, I fucking love that movie.
It's cool. Like, I don't know. I have to go back and watch it because when I saw it, I was young. So I need to go back and like rewatch it.
So I kind of feel the same way. Like I watched it once, and I was like, all right, this is kind of creepy and crazy. Like it is like it's weird, whatever. But like when you get a little bit older and you can kind of understand what's going on, and like you sit down and you rewatch, and you can catch like some of the little things that you're just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I have to.
It's a lot better. It's a lot better when you can kind of get to that point.
Well, if you don't know, Jacob Singer is a soldier deployed in Vietnam, and when he gets stabbed by an unknown attacker, he wakes up in a hellish version of New York City. In Adrian Lynn's Jacob's Ladder, the title character sees faceless, vibrating figures around the city, a tentacle seemingly coming out of a person in the street, and various other visions and events that make him question whether he is alive or not. As the ending of Jacob's Ladder explains, the horrifying things Jacob witnesses are his mind's interpretation of demons and hell. Notably, Jacob's Ladder actually has a forgiving conception of the afterlife, though this doesn't make it any less terrifying. And it's, who is it? Timothy Robbins? No.
Yes,
yeah.
Tim Robbins.
Tim Robbins, yeah. Number 6 on the list, 1992. I never got into this show. I did not get into the movies, but this is Twin Peaks, Fire Walk with Me. It was just never my thing.
I feel like it's definitely an acquired taste kind of thing.
And I'm not negating anyone's taste. If you guys are David Lynch fans, that's cool. It was just so, like, fucking weird.
Bizarre.
Yeah. Fucking weird. And
like, I haven't watched the show in a long time, and I feel like I might want to go back and watch it just because, like, I might be able to. I feel like I could appreciate it more now.
Probably more now. I mean, because what did I say this came out? Well, the show came out in, like, the, late 80s?
Yeah, late 80s, 90s, early 90s, something like that.
This was in 1992.
So I was, like, super young.
We were both younger. And so this is Twin Peaks. Hopefully you guys know about this one. But Fire Walk with Me covers the last 7 days in the life of Laura Palmer, whose death triggers the events in the original TV series Twin Peaks. Fire Walk with Me features several scenes that happen in the Black Lodge, an extra-dimensional space that's home to the show's demonic characters. As explained in the series.
1990 was when the show came out.
So this, actually, now now I'm intrigued to kind of go back and watch it now.
That's what I'm saying. Like, now that it's one of those things that, like, I kind of want to go back and, like, every once in a while it'll pop up somewhere, and I'm like, man, I should go back and watch that.
Yeah, I might do that. Let's see. Number 5, 2017, Along with the Gods, The Two Worlds. After a firefighter dies while saving a young girl from a burning building, he is subjected to 7 trials in the afterlife. Accompanied by 3 guardians, the firefighter's actions on Earth are judged in each new trial, and the outcome will determine whether he will be tortured like the other souls or allowed to be reincarnated. This includes glorious scenes of the damned burning in a river of lava and a humongous stone rolling machine crushing trapped sinners. Directed by Kim Young-hwa, Along with the Gods, The Two Worlds is a Korean fantasy action movie that combines CGI and epic set pieces to take viewers on a whimsical, frightful ride. A whimsical. So is it supposed to be comedic?
I'm looking it up right now.
Okay.
What is it? Along with the Gods or Alone with the Gods?
Along with the Gods is what this says. Yeah. 2014. This one was okay. Let's see. As Above, So Below. It's number 4.
Is that the one where they're in, like, the catacombs or whatever?
Yep. In those catacombs beneath Paris, a team of treasure hunters search for an ancient relic that can not only grant immortality but also transmute any common metals into gold. As the As Above, So Below twist ending explains, the group descends so deeply into the catacombs that they literally stumble into hell. Okay? Sorry if we gave that away for you, but yeah. Number 3 is, from 1911.
Jesus.
Yeah. What? This is L'Inferno. Yeah, okay. A loose adaptation.
I think that means the Inferno.
Yes, I believe so. El Nino. It is Spanish for The Nino. A loose adaptation of Dante Alighieri's Inferno. Francesco Bottolini's L'Inferno is also the very first Italian feature film. Guided by the poet Virgil, Dante journeys through the 9 circles of hell, and they encounter Satan, harpies, and other demons feasting on the corpses of humans. Other scenes of extreme gore include a man carrying his own head and the damned getting thrown into the ocean of fire. This is 1911. That's awesome.
I just can't picture it being that gory though.
What is gory for 1911? You know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, that actually sounds pretty cool. Number 2. Oh man, I love this freaking movie, and I know this gets a lot of hate. 1998, What Dreams May Come. Okay, this is good.
I was gonna say it's not bad. It's not what you'd expect.
I absolutely love this movie. It's Robin Williams. It's like this weird,
and that's why
dreamscape.
people were weirded out by it.
Yeah, but he had done,
because he didn't expect to see Robin Williams in a movie like that.
He had done dramatic roles before that.
Yeah.
So after Chris dies from an accident, he awakens in heaven, a serene place that looks exactly like his wife's beautiful landscape paintings. Grieving for Chris, his wife Annie goes to hell after killing herself. Unwilling to accept his wife's fate, Chris journeys through the afterlife to find Annie in hell. What Dreams May Come is a drama fantasy where both heaven and hell are shaped by the human imagination, with the fantastical setting being based on iconic paintings about the afterlife. While heaven on What Dreams May Come is breathtaking, the sheer bleakness of its hell features imagery and dramatic themes rarely touched on by terrifying horror movies about hell. I think it's a freaking great movie. It's up there with one of my favorites. Oh, speaking of favorites.
So hold on real quick. I'm looking at some pictures. Of scenes from that movie, that Inferno movie.
L'Inferno.
Like, honestly, some of the effects aren't too shabby. Like, some of the stuff is it's fucking kind of creepy.
It was probably
like,
real dead people.
Well, that, and like only the fact that like it's, for one, it's black and white, right? So it's old, and it's super fucking old. So it's like real, like grainy and like fucking creepy anyways.
Right.
And like there's like dudes dressed as demons, like wings and fucking pitchforks and all kinds of shit, man. Like
for 1911, that's awesome.
Yeah, like it's actually like not, like it's way better than you'd expect.
That's awesome. Well, number 1 is literally one of my favorite movies. It's 2005 Constantine. This movie is just awesome. They've been talking about it doing a part 2 forever, but I think they just came out and said recently that they're not going to be doing it, which
I thought I heard that they were.
No, yeah, I just heard like literally last week or the week before that it was Kaputsky. So based on the beloved DC Comics character, Francis Lawrence's Constantine is about John Constantine, an exorcist who hopes to delay his damned soul's inevitable descent into hell. When Constantine goes to hell, he finds that it's much like the real world, except it appears to have just been in the radius of a nuclear bomb, and is populated by twisted creatures and cruel visions of the beholder's life. Moreover, Constantine also features one of the most chilling live-action versions of Lucifer, played by Peter Stormare. Keanu Reeves will be... Great. Yeah, it says here, Keanu Reeves will... I think so, yeah. It says Keanu Reeves will be reprising his role, which we know is not. This must be an old article. And... yeah, back to whatever. Yeah, they need to redo that, dude. That's so.
Well, I'm actually just looking it up, and I guess as of October, they've submitted new versions of the script. Like it's still in development. It says like they're still submitting scripts and trying to get it made. As of October, at least that's the one thing I just read.
They need to do that for sure. They need to.
Also, how is Event Horizon not on that list?
I was just thinking that earlier. I was thinking like, of all movies, Event Horizon that goes into hell, or is that just a different dimension?
No, they think it's like a dimensional thing, but then they realize that like it actually took them to hell. Like they say that in the movie, like they actually, it's like they went to hell and back. Like,
did you hear they're making a part 2 of that?
Really?
Yeah.
You know what? I think I did hear that. I don't know how I feel about that.
That movie's amazing. If you guys haven't seen it,
the worst part about that movie is that there was a director's cut, and like because they had cut a ton of stuff out of that movie to get it made, which is why a lot of people give it shit because of like certain just like plot holes and certain things or whatever.
Yeah.
But there was like a ton of extra footage like that he had that was apparently amazing, and it's like fucking lost, and they don't have it anymore.
Really?
So like everyone wanted a director's cut of it, but he's like, we don't have the footage anymore. Like we don't have all the extra stuff.
That sucks. Yeah, that'd be cool to see like
Yeah.
an extended version of that. Well, I tell you what, that is the gates to hell, and that was fun. That was a fun little soiree across the road.
So what have we actually learned?
That portals.
That there is no physical evidence.
There is no physical
of
evidence
any
of
portal
portals.
to hell.
Correct. Yes, but who knows? Blame the internet if it's wrong. If one day you fall into
agree.
one,
I
just,
mean, look,
Yeah.
any cave could be a portal to hell.
correct. Yeah.
You don't know. You can't fucking prove it.
Right. So we hope you liked our telling of this and talking about the gates to hell and the portals to hell and all that stuff. So do us a favor, tell us about it. Head on over to our official website, the Midnight Train Podcast. At our website, you can find yourself some super sweet merchandise.
Super sweet.
On where you can find the new Sasquatch and Mothman Cuddle Buddy shirt, the
Yes.
Travelin' John shirt, as well as hats, phones, cases, and much more. And I will have a link in the show notes for that because we actually have two different stores. One that's attached to the website. I think the other one is there, but anyway, I'll have the links anyway. So if you liked what you've heard from us, consider being a show producer by heading to the Midnight Train. That's the Midnight Train Podcast.com and clicking on the Patreon button, or just head on over to patreon.com/the Midnight Train Podcast. For as little as $5 a month, you can get all kinds of cool stuff like custom shirts, custom posters, stickers, all kinds of bonus episodes like the one I just mentioned earlier about Adam Walsh, and a lot more. So if you're into this show and you're like, you know what? I need more in my life. And you want to help produce this sumbitch.
Why wouldn't you want more?
Exactly. Our Patreon is for you. And by the way, a lot of people ask, Patreon is Patreon. Patreon. So if you want to make a single one-time donation to the show because you're just feeling like in a giving mood, and you're like, I don't need all the bonuses. I'll just give them some money.
You know what? Here's $1 million anyway.
Right, because I appreciate you guys. You can do that at PayPal and use the email address, themidnighttrainpodcast@gmail.com. Most importantly, if you're unable to do any of those, just share the show with everyone. Please, tell people about it. Word of mouth is how we will get more passengers on this crazy train and continue to bring you somewhat weekly episodes. We're getting back into the swing of things.
Hey, this is like 4 in a row now.
Yeah,
4 weeks in a row.
But we're also doing bonuses too. So,
I'm saying this is 4 weeks in a row.
We're back in
gotten something up.
Yeah, we're back in it. Yeah, and if you guys are like, well, wait a minute, I didn't hear something last week. That's because it was a bonus episode.
That's because you're cheap motherfuckers.
Fuck. You can send all hate mail to Adam or it's Moody. Sorry, not Adam. So anyway, I know. Don't forget to follow us on all the socials on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, the Ubus Tubus, and listen on Spotify. And apparently our poopers can also listen over there as well if they're not really big into the Patreon platform. And reviews are good. Reviews are awesome. And we need more of them. A lot more. So do us a favor. Get up there and review. Give us 5 stars if you can. It really, really does help. You don't even have to say anything specific. You can just say farts. I don't know if they'll let you do that. Anyway. Cheese. There you go. Yeah. We cannot thank you guys enough for all your love and support. You guys are amazing. And you guys really do keep the train moving. So thank you all so much for listening. And a very special thank you to our fearless executive producer, Patreon, first class passengers, you beautiful motherfucking poopers. It's so loud. To Jen Holbrook, of course I mess your name up right away, Jen. William
Christ.
Santiago, Randy Corwin, Meredith Griffiths, Joel Valerio, Whitney Stevens, Amulet 2, or A Mullet 2, Emily McCobb.
Yeah. Mullet?
It's Amulet, I believe. So AMULET and then the number 2. So
why would you think that was a mullet?
Because
That's
the
clearly
A,
amulet.
Because the A and the M are both capitalized. I don't know. Anyway, that's their
even
name.
if that was even if they were separate, it would be a mulet.
And watch, their last name's probably Mulet, and we're here
That's what I'm saying.
I'm like, what's up, mullet?
Yeah, you're whatever.
Shut your mouth. To Emily McCobb, Amanda Carruthers, Patrick Jones, Robert Bunn Clark, Amy Moses, Abraham Moises, Samuel Beaver, Chelsea Benz, Timothy Moore, Jacob Knoll, Ms. P, Cassandra Fuentes, Jake T, Tim Karras, Zoe Miller, Tracy Valancourt, Edgar Rodriguez, Jenny Wynn, Riley Griffin, Amanda C., Nathan Diekman, Caitlin McKinney, Miles Campbell, Brian Gunzman, Pumpkin Escobar, Janet Sherrill, Justin Kowalczyk. I hope you got that Virgil reference. Maria Gibbs to Chainsaw.
What the fuck?
Katie Brabnick, and of course, our boy Bill Birch.
Oh, good for you.
And also a happy anniversary to the guys over at Voodoo Vodka. I believe it was either their 6th or 7th this year. And yes.
Oh, the old 6-7, eh?
Yeah. Oh, son of
Ah,
damn it. So do me a favor. Also, a big 15-year anniversary coming up for Aces Depot. Yeah, 15 years, man. Pretty wild. So do us a favor. Spread the word. And if you want your name to be mentioned on the show and for us to be eternally grateful and not push you into a portal to hell if we found one.
well, sometimes it's not eternal. We've established that.
That is true. It could be a good thing.
Yeah.
Cleanse you of your
Yeah.
sins, my child.
We'll be grateful. And then
Yes.
once we've figured out how we really feel about you, we'll send you back into the world.
And then let them figure it out. Yeah.
Exactly.
So anyway, become a Patreon producer and and all that jazz. Stay safe out there, passengers. And as always, until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring, and never stop seeking the truth. And choo-choo, motherfuckers!
Now go home and get your fucking shine box.
Beware of Red Eye Mike.